There have been many Pokemon theories throughout the years. There are plenty of good Pokemon theories out there, and most of them make a lot of sense. However, on the flip side, there's a bunch of crappy theories out there as well, and those are the ones you gotta watch out for. But this day and age, some people will believe anything. This Pokemon must be related to that Pokemon because that Pokemon has the same butt as that Pokemon. So with all these horrible theories going around, which one of them are actually the worst? Well, let's find out with the top 5 worst Pokemon theories. There are a lot of Pokemon out there nowadays, so some of them are bound to look similar to each other. But that doesn't mean that they're related or even have anything to do with one another. Theories suggest that Pokemon such as Haunter and Voltorb could be related just because they have the same shaped eyes. That leads some to believe that Voltorb is a Pokeball possessed by a Haunter. So in that logic, Voltorb also looks a lot like this fat woman. Yup, must be related. Another stupid one is that some people actually think that the plant on Bulbasaur's back is really an Oddish growing, which sounds really silly at first, but when you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense. You see, Oddish is the weed Pokemon. That Bulbasaur been growing the green all this time. That's how it gets its sleep powder and other abilities. Mind blown! See, anyone can make up a stupid theory and make it sound believable. See what stupid thing you can come up with. A sports game. Dad'll like that. If I had one! Probably one of the weirdest Pokemon theories out there is that you could actually get a Yoshi in Pokemon Red. This was a great one though because like the Peekaboo rumors, this one had the backing of official sources. Expert Gamer Magazine published a method to obtain Yoshi in Pokemon Red in one of their issues. Yoshi is a trademark Nintendo character. Pokemon is published by Nintendo. It only makes sense Yoshi would be a Pokemon, right? No it doesn't. There are also some internet variations on how to get Yoshi, including turning the Game Boy upside down or unplugging the link cable. Either way, the evolution of Dragonite into Yoshi is purely false. The article also implies that the glitch only works in Pokemon Red. However, the issue this glitch was published in was in April of 1999. April Fools! Chalk this one up as one of the more successful trolls on the Pokemon community. Some people actually believe that Red and Ash are intended to be the same character in different incarnations. In fact, they think that Red and Ash are brothers. Red is older by a couple of years, so he started his Pokemon journey around the time of the game's release. And Ash is the younger brother who started his journey around the same time of the anime's release. Once Red became a Pokemon Master, he went missing. It wasn't until 3 years later that he was found up on Mount Silver. After Red's defeat on Mount Silver, he sent Pikachu back to Pallet Town to be with Ash. Pikachu didn't like it, but knew Red was concerned about his brother. That's why Pikachu is so widely overpowered in the anime, despite having no obvious training from Ash. Pikachu of course becomes attached to his new trainer. However, as we all know, the Pokemon anime and the games are two separate canons, so none of this can possibly be true. May as well start saying that the old man outside of Erica's gym is really Red in disguise and it's where he's been hiding all this time. I'm not sure who spends all their time making this crap up, but hey, I guess it makes for a good fanfiction. Supposedly there is a way to get into Bill's secret garden. The first thing you have to do is get a starter Pokemon and play the game until you're allowed to trade. Trade that to another game, then repeat to get the other two. Then trade them all back so you have one Bulbasaur, one Charmander, and one Squirtle. Then you play the game until you get to the electric plant. In the electric plant, you have to catch your Electabuzz and go directly to Bill's house and avoid all the trainers and run from all battles. Then you go into Bill's house and go to the back wall. Go through the door and Bill's garden is there with all the Charmanders, Bulbasaurs, and Squirtles you want. Yeah, it's really dumb. I can't believe people actually tried this. And many other stupid things. Pokemon fans don't seem to learn very fast. By the 3rd generation, even after all the bogus codes and rumors, we were still considering lies about how to obtain event-only Pokemon by some insane in-game method. With all the mysterious legendaries we had at this point in the series, I guess I can't blame fans too much for wanting to invent these stories. In Moss Deep City, there's a space center that regularly launches rockets into space. There's also this NPC in the space center who will tell you how many successful launches they've had. The rumor is that when the number of successful launches reaches 100, you can board the next rocket and launch into space. The rocket will take you to the moon, where you can catch Deoxys and Jirachi. But did it work? No, of course not. But at the time, many people didn't know that and wasted hours and days of their lives trying to get this crap to work. But with all these stupid rumors and theories, they really make you think outside of the box and want to try new things and make good memories to laugh about later.